Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So we don't really know too much more, from yesterday's video. It hasn't really been too many new developments. But still, I just want to discuss some of the issues that we have with this chart because so far, as you know, we have investigated the possibility that the bear market for Solana ended here around the 13th of June. Now, this obviously gets challenged more and more. So far, we have been holding the $30.50 level. And I can tell you, as long as we're holding this, obviously, there is a good chance that we are holding the previous low. But we also need to understand this might not be very realistic given our expectations for Bitcoin and Ethereum for still further declines. So Solana here is really on the edge of switching into a scenario where the bears are in full control. You can see if we draw the Fibonacci levels, you can see that the $30.50 level is the key level where we touch that level 4 times now, which is not good, because we can't really get away from it. So it's actually I would say a bearish signal, but of course support is support until it breaks. So this level is important, the $30.50 level. I've mentioned that level various times to you. If that level gets broken, a possible low of the bear market here at 25.80 it was in June gets much less likely and will become less reliable because a drop below the 78.6 level is never a sign of strength. And if we then also break below 28.30, which is the 88.7% Fib level, it's pretty much confirmed that we are going to go and see new lows. At the moment, in the very short term, we can still well, there's a couple of possibilities. We could assume that the wave 2, so basically we had in the bullish count here a wave 1 leading diagonal and a wave 2 correction with an overshooting wave B, basically an expanded flat pattern, that the wave 2 ended here on the 7th of September, came down in a 5-wave move with a truncated wave. Now again, these are all scenarios that I don't really like. First of all, you have a leading diagonal. Now, okay, I'm gonna accept that. That is just sometimes the case. Then we have an expanded flat, which is already not too unlikely, but it's obviously not a regular flat, so it's an expanded flat where you have an overshooting wave B. You can see that wave B, an overshooting wave B that already is a special pattern. And then we have here in this 5-wave move down a truncated 5, which means the wave 5 was higher than the wave 3, which again is it all adds up and just sort of seems like we want to force here a bullish count into this, which if you take all of this together might just suggest it's not on, right? So that we're going to see lower levels. But as long as the $30.50 level is holding, we let's say we can be a little bit positive about this. The thing is, all of this taken together, just they are signals that we need to expect lower prices. Not that it will happen, but that we have to have a plan for it. So in the bullish count then, if we say, all right, it still is the case, the low was in here, and we have another swing low here, then we can count this as an impulse, because it can be counted as an impulse. So this would then be highlighted here in yellow, a wave 1, and we're coming down in wave 2. Here we've got the next problem. That wave 2 retraced nearly to the beginning of that wave 1. Again, not a sign of strength. Ideally, we should have reversed in the green area. Now, the only positive aspect here is that what we have coming down here could be considered a descending broadening wedge. Again, a weird pattern. Doesn't happen very often, but it is what you could consider a bullish pattern. So we might break out of this to the upside. Again, you need to be on high alert for that if you want to trade this. But the entire chart, and that's sort of the message, is not giving us a lot of confidence. So it's a chart I would at the moment not trade. It is just a mess, okay? So the key level remains $30.50 to the upside. if we want to explore the possibility of the bullish pattern further, any move up now to make the bullish scenario more likely, a good signal would be if we break above 34.70, but that's only the first indication for the wave 3 for a bullish count. But even better would be a move above $37.18, and then $39 would be the confirmation that we are in a wave 3. And all of this would clear the coast, I would say. Yeah, it will make it clearer to us that at least lower lows get less likely. Now, in the bearish count, we would have said that we came down from the high in a wave 1. We're now moving up in now the wave 2 to the upside is complete as well, probably. And that we're now heading down in the wave 3. Now, this is a bit of a weird pattern here. So it could very well be that, yes, this was the wave 1, but we just need to be ready, right? We need to be aware of these possibilities. And because there are so many possibilities, I'm saying, this is not a very reliable chart at the moment. This could have been only the wave A, because, as I said, this could be counted as an impulse. And to be honest, the move down can be counted quite correctively. So this could have been only the A, this here the B, and we might move up in a C, yeah, ABC in a wave 2 in blue, which would be bearish, and then we come down. That is absolutely possible. And for Solana, especially because the move up can be counted impulsively, the move down correctively, that would be fitting very nicely an ABC pattern, and then there will be another move up as well. So you will say, okay, so how do I know if I'm in 1, 2, 3 or in ABC? Well, the thing is you don't, and therefore I've got this red area here, and therefore I'm always saying, to really be certain that we are in a bullish scenario, we should be breaking finally above that 48.40 level, and as long as we don't break above that, we have a bearish overhang above this chart. Okay, and that's my update about Solana. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then also check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.